Well, hello. Welcome to this tutorial on the software platform and program Edmodo. We are going to be using this program as part of my action research project, and if you're probably watching this, you are probably one of my critical friends or my colleagues that are involved in this project for my master's. So I'm going to ask you to take a few minutes, if you would, just to go through this tutorial with me and create an account on Edmodo, and that way you're familiar with this piece that we're going to be using throughout the time that I'm doing my action research. So the very first thing I'd ask you to do is just open a browser and go to the web address www.edmodo.com. Okay? When you enter, it'll take you to this page, and obviously you need to sign up for an account, and because all of you are teachers, then the very first thing you need to do is click on the I'm a Teacher button. You're going to create a username, you're going to create a password, use an already existing email, and fill out the rest, and hit click sign up. Now once you've done that, then you can make your way back to this page and simply sign in. Okay, now I'm in. So let me take you back to, well, let me just explain this. This is our home page. This is, well, my personal home page. You'll have something very similar to this. And it is actually set up very much like Facebook, which is, I think, just a plus, because it is probably something most of us are already very familiar with. Now, the home page has all the communication listed, has a place where you can type a note to someone, and we can specify exactly who we want that note to go to, and we'll talk more about that in just a second. But the very first thing I'd like for you to do is just click on Settings over here in the top right, and take care of a few things first, and that is make sure your personal information is all correct. If you need to change your password for some reason, this is where you would go to do that. And if you would, please add your school. All you need to do is hit change school, type in the zip code or the school name, hit search, it'll find it, click on it, and it's pretty much that simple. One thing that I really would ask you to do is upload a photo, just so we can quickly identify who we're communicating back and forth with. Now, I know this is not a very large group, but it would still probably help things go along a little quicker. Alright, so we're going to go back to the home page, and after you have created your account, you've made sure all the things under your settings are correct, and the very first thing I'm going to ask you to do is click join underneath your name. Now that's in reference to some groups. Now I've created one group at this point, and the group is entitled Action Research. Okay. When you click join here, though, it is going to ask for a group code, and you can only actually join my group if you have the group code. Now I want you to look here, and you can see the code to access this group is simply this: ZMYPJ6. Okay, so you might want to jot that down somewhere where you can be ready to type that back in. So then when you click join, you'll type that in, hit join, and you'll automatically be a part of the group. Alright, so it's pretty simple. And if I click on the group here, this will take us to our group page, and this is where all of our communication will basically be posted. Now, the great thing here is if I want just to type something to, my wife is already on, set up an account, so if I just want to type something to Sarah, then I could do that, and if whatever I type here, the message, whatever, would just simply go to her. Okay? But if I wanted to send a message to the entire group, all I need to do is type the action research, and then this is to everyone in the group. Okay, it's very, very simple how you send communication to everyone. So basically, all the communication will be housed right through here, and we'll be able to communicate back and forth about how we're going to implement this action research project. Now, that pretty much takes care of most of what we're going to be using is the communication message board aspect of this. But we also have the option to use the calendar. Okay, Edmodo sets up this calendar for teachers with students who have accounts as well, where the teacher can set up assignments and the students very quickly can have access to those due dates. But for us, teacher to teacher, basically we can set this up to let you know maybe there's a day that I can run the RTI session in first grade, or a day where this is what I'm actually doing with your group in music class, or however we decide to do this. This calendar may be a very, very important part of that when we start setting everything up. Okay, so just please know that that we can use this calendar as well. All right, so here's my action research again. If you don't care, take a few seconds and go to edmodo.com and set up an account, and you can connect with me, join the group, and we should be set to go to get this action research project rolling. Thanks for your help, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you on Edmodo. All right.